My name is Jude Ayao, and I am an entrepreneur. I ventured into entrepreneurship in 1999. Nearly I finished my secondary school. Started working and doing stuffs. I want to talk about entrepreneurs with ideas and then how to execute your idea. Now, being an entrepreneur is not something you just wake up and decide you want to do. It's something you have to be really serious. You have to know what you're actually doing. Being an entrepreneur, I can say, is death wish. You must be ready to withstand shock. You must be ready to accommodate disappointment. You must be ready to withstand hunger for even 48 hours. You must be ready to spend your last dime, your last kobo, to fund a project which means so much to you. And you must be ready to keep moving despite the fact that we have seen there's been times, there's been situations where we cry, we shout, we scream, we be like, God, what is happening? Be like, I will go drop my CV, I will carry my CV, go find work. Say this to know they work again, something like that. You get frustrated sometimes, and then you feel like, man, I can't continue like this. The man to be coming from here and there. Oh boy, how far? You don't finish school now. How far? You're supposed to be sending something home and stuff like that, but you cannot because you're an entrepreneur. You're still trying to set something up, and then it's not working out just yet. Now, as an entrepreneur, what makes you an entrepreneur is the ability to reason, to think things up, and then come up with ideas, crazy ideas that can make you for life. That's one of the advantages of being an entrepreneur. You cannot be an entrepreneur and be sourcing for ideas from people. People will tell you something, and then you have to be able to make decisions on your own. You have to be able to make decisions like on the flip, like immediately. Entrepreneurs, we all have ideas. Ideas that we becomes more like a dream, becomes that takes every part or eats deep into every part of us, and they want to execute. Now, you watching me out there, if you're an entrepreneur and you have this idea in your head and you're so very, very sure that this will work out for you, the first thing I think you should do is write your idea down. Just get something, write it down. Take your time, write out every inch or every bit of it. The first step, how is this going to be? How did you conceive of this idea? Just put it down. Okay, what is the first step to take? After this idea, you want to start projecting your idea wherever. What is the first step? If I'm supposed to send forms out. What are the criteria? What's the criteria? How are you going to carry this out? The forms and stuff like that. How people are going to get these forms? You have to plan every bit of it. And then after this has been done, you will now do financials, and then you see that these financials, oh no, where am I going to get money to fund this project? Then you start running up and down, trying to talk to this money bag, talk to that money bag and stuff like that. And then the more you do this, the more you expose your idea to people. I remember that year, in 2012, when I was just trying to put things together, there was this project I came up with, Soccer SMS Alert. The whole idea was this: when Man U is playing Barca is playing Arsenal or wherever, as soon as they score, SMS will fire out automatically to subscribers and stuff like that. I can boldly say I conceived of that idea, because nothing like that was in existence in 2012. So I started moving around, trying to talk to people to come and to partner with me on this. I went to a Nigerian bank, discussed with the IT team in the Nigerian bank. I will not disclose the name now. The bank is even no more. Possibly that's why they are no more. I went to a Nigerian bank, discussed with them. They referred me to their IT team. I called Lagos. Lagos directed me to their wherever is handling their internet marketing, wherever here in Port Harcourt. I discussed with this Obina guy. We sat down. We had meetings for several weeks. This guy was like, "Wow, this is nice," and stuff like that. So we were supposed to package the whole thing and let the bank fund it. Before you know it, Obina stopped taking my calls. I was like, what? I called for several weeks. This guy did not take my calls. I visited. Each time I visited, they would tell me he's not on sale. Alright. Within 3 months, this project got out there. Somebody started this project exactly the way I planned it. exactly the same, no difference. I couldn't do anything. I didn't patent the idea, no copyright, nothing. I know somebody will say, I'll make them sign a non-disclosure agreement. Not everybody will want to sign a non-disclosure. You are the one looking for the money. If you are forcing my hand, if you are forcing me to sign a non-disclosure, then definitely you can go with your idea. I don't bloody care. Sorry for using that word. So the first thing you should do is this: try to copyright your idea. Patency is quite expensive in Nigeria. I don't know why FG decided to do this. You have to copyright your ideas. Then, in whatever capacity, you must not start on the level you're dreaming of. That you want to start. Okay, so something that can take you like 50 people to start. You want to start with 100 people? No. Why not start with 10? Grow with time. Grow your ideas with time. Just keep moving on. By the time you do your first edition, second edition, and then the third one, fourth one, you see people will start taking interest. You are consistent. The idea is panning out. People will start taking interest. They will come for you. They will want to associate with you. They want to identify with you. You understand? So this is basically how to go about your ideas. Don't just sit down and wait endlessly for somebody to come partner with you. No, it doesn't work that way. Nobody will come, and your idea will join the plenty more ideas that are in the group. This is the first of this edition, and then I hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll be putting this online, and I hope I'll be expecting comments from you. Ask questions you want to ask. I don't know it all. I do not know it all. So just generally we'll discuss about issues and stuff like that on the comment section down below, and then we'll see how things go. You can also suggest to me what you want me to talk about next. What issues would you want me to discuss? So that I'm just only here to start the fire, and then let's all talk about this thing and see how it goes. Thank you very much once again. My name is Judayan, and then I'm signing out.